What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back to talk about the Walking Dead theory that some fans, subs, friends have told us about, and we just want to talk about it a little bit more here. Negan did what to Daryl? Spoiler warning if you're not up to date on the Season 7 episodes and you just don't want to know. Spoiler warning ahead because we're going to talk about Season 7 of The Walking Dead. News every day. We're going to talk about some of the things here. If you want to check out the article, it's pretty cool, but basically it's a theory, so it may or may not be true. Several interesting theories about Daryl has immediately been posted on the internet. In one theory, fans have speculated that Daryl's tongue was cut off. When Negan arrived along with the silenced and broken Daryl Dixon, he and Dwight taunted Daryl by asking him questions that he did not answer. Now, this has caused some fans to think if Negan cut Daryl's tongue out. After all, he was asked twice and did not utter a single word. Rick asked Negan if Daryl could stay, in which Negan said no unless Daryl could talk him into it. So that's interesting, and we just don't know because we didn't see it happen. If we didn't see it happen, we can't weigh in on it, right? No, we can a little bit. Daryl, I think, was just being coy, and he was not going to give Negan any ammunition against Rick and the group. I mean, the last time we saw him utter a word, he said, Daryl. That was the last time he ever said anything that we've seen. Up to date, Season 7, Episode 5 is today, but we haven't seen him talk much. As expected, Daryl did not say a word. Near the end of the episode, Dwight showed Daryl his motorcycle, saying, "You could have it back. All you need to do is ask," forcing Daryl to speak, which he did not do. Did Negan and Dwight cut Daryl's tongue off? It wouldn't be much of a surprise. After all, Negan was not impressed by his stubbornness. So this is where he got the bike back at the end with Dwight, and he said to him, "You can have it back. All you do is say the words." And Daryl didn't say anything. So I can't get it past Negan to say that Negan wouldn't do this, because he would. And if anything, he would do it to maim up Daryl, because Daryl is not playing by Negan's rules by any means, but we didn't see it happen. Showrunners already know how fans would react if they did kill Daryl off, especially after killing Glenn and Abraham just a few weeks ago prior. They wouldn't dare erase one more survivor from the show, or would they? Maybe cutting Daryl's tongue off is their way of saying that no one is safe and no one is untouchable on the show. After all, Norman Reedus himself said in an interview that his character could definitely die on the show. So did fans see a tongueless Daryl last Sunday, or was Daryl secretly sending Rick a message without speaking a word? So, do you know the Morse code theory? We got a whole video about that on there, and they think there's something more legitimately to it than Morse code versus Daryl not having a tongue. But so let's talk about it a little bit. So I think he has a tongue. I just think he wasn't giving them any ammunition against Daryl and Rick during the visit. I think Daryl, is tough. I don't think they could really cut his tongue out on the show and not have him any more speaking lines. But, Daryl is a heartthrob of the show. The women love him, and they need to keep him intact. If anything, they'll probably give him the iron or give him something if he would just give in. You got to fake it till you make it, Daryl. I don't know why you're just not giving in. The punishment is just coming more and more and more of it. I just tired of seeing him a broken and battered person. He didn't drink the water. He didn't drink that. The last words he said was Daryl when he was asked who he was. And he said he was Daryl. So Negan probably had to do something to him, right? He's not abiding by the Negan way, and he's not going by the rules. So why not give the iron? For those who don't know, Negan likes to give iron. The iron, a hot iron, then to the face or an extremity or something. If you have been out of line, and he gave it to Dwight on the show, he didn't give it to him, he didn't see it, but he gives it to people that are out of line. The iron is in the opening credits. So why not give Daryl the iron? Why cut his tongue out? But I don't think it's happened. I don't think it's happened to Daryl, or it would happen, or whatever. What do you make of it? What do you think of it, guys? Let us know. Post in the comments. Do you think it's legit? Not? Possibility? I guess anything's a possibility, but we have to see it to believe it on the show. And if something like that majorly happened, I'm sure we would see it on the show being done. Negan actually torturing him to that level. So there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Subscribe to get more videos. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.